This video app review is brought to you by the iPhone appreview.com.
What's up, everybody? This is Luke Patrick with the iPhone appreview.com. We're slinging out yet another video review today, this time looking at an app called Imitation. As you can see, I've got it on my springboard ready to go. This is a party application slash party game for the iPhone, and we'll dive into that in just a second. But what that means, to translate into plain English, that means this goes well with a night of heavy drinking. So if you're out there with a bottle of something, you're at the right review. So with that in mind, we're going to go ahead and boot this up. Right off the bat, we're going to mention that we absolutely love the art style of this app, this 1950s kind of sensibility. It's great, and it keeps things simple. We really like the simplicity of the interface. It keeps all the features right nearby, and just generally speaking, we just like the art style and the color palette. In the settings, there's not much to offer other than a black and white, the usual color offering, and the sepia tones. Each of these are great. We appreciated them immensely, the fact that they're there. Likewise, you can set how many retakes an individual is given during the game. We'll get into the game mechanic in just a second, but that's pretty much all we need to look at here. Essentially what this game is, if you've ever played telephone at an office party or something like that, then you know essentially what imitation is, and that's where one person starts off the match by taking a picture of their face. We're going to go ahead and look at a game we played earlier, just to give you a look at that. So one person starts with the face. As you can see, I'm right there. And so they take a picture of this, and then you hand it off to the next person, and it shows them the face once, and then they try to imitate it. So there you go. And then you can do this as many times as you want. We only had the two of us, so we played around with this in this instance. But you can do this with as many people as you like. In this sense, it is like telephone because it goes on. As it goes on, the face changes from person to person, and by the end of it all, you can look back and say, well, that's completely different than when it started. Hilarity ensues, and it's a great time. That's pretty much how this works, and it's quite fun, we have to admit. Like we said earlier, this goes well with a night of heavy drinking. The more alcohol is in your system, this is pretty hilarious, especially with more than, say, about 5 people. If this goes all the way up to 12 different people, you can do this 12 different times, which adds a lot of functionality to it, especially in larger parties. Say a boring office party. You can easily whip out your iPhone and then spice things up in a pinch, which is actually the best functionality of Imitation. That's probably the best use of this app, is that something like that, kind of a boring business event, and if you want to, be the cool guy with a neat iPhone app, this is the way to go. Likewise, there's neat functionality as far as Facebook goes. It's well integrated with it. You can upload straight to Facebook once you've signed in, complete with tags, which is great. So you can tag all of your friends and then put it straight into Facebook for peer review, because we all know that you have such a burning desire to put this stuff on the web. At least we do anyway. That's pretty much all Imitation has to offer. You can set a couple different things in the settings as far as retakes, like we mentioned, which is nice. You can limit the amount of times that the person can retry as far as getting the face. So in that sense, it's not quite like telephone, but then again, it shouldn't be. So with Imitation coming out today, it's a fresh one in the App Store. We're going to give it a 4 out of 5 star rating for its birthday. It's a nice little app. We liked its functionality, and it's great at parties. What more can you ask for? And not to mention the art style, too. We really did like that. So 4 out of 5 star rating for Imitation from us here at the iPhone appreview.com. I've been Luke Patrick reviewing, and I hope I continue to be Luke Patrick. I'll let you guys know later how that turns out. In the meantime, go ahead and check out our YouTube channel, where we've got tons of other video reviews for your perusal. Or you can go to the iPhone appreview.com for heaps of written ones as well. So check that content out, and then we'll check you guys later, I think. Yeah, see you guys.